Dear friends from all over the world, Salam alaikum. This is Dr. Orsi Azizi calling from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Today we will conduct a short interview with Miss Batool Soltani. Miss Batool Soltani, she is a German citizen, and 4 days ago she went to visit Albania. She was invited by some Iranian friends, ex-mujahedeens, people who have defected the violent jihadi organization of Maryam Rajavi. But upon her entry into Albania in Rinas International Airport, Batool was stopped by Albanian police and she was not allowed to enter in Albania. Now, Batool, like hundreds and thousands of other ex-Mujahideen defectors, she is viciously attacked by the Mujahideen cult and their leader, Maryam Rajavi. Maryam Rajavi claims that every person who defects the Mujahideen is an Iranian spy working for Iranian secret service. In the past days, for those people who follow the news in Albania, Maryam Rajavi has managed to bribe Albanian police and to send Albanian police against dozens of Iranian defectors who reside in Tirana, Albania. Maryam Rajavi is using the Albanian government, anti-terror police headed by Alban Dautaj and Gledis Nano, to harass the Iranians who live in Albania under the excuse that all these people are some Iranian terrorists who want to kill Maryam Rajavi and her first husband, Mehdi Abrishamchi. Nevertheless, the Albanian police, even though they are harassing all the Iranians living in Albania, so far they have made no arrests. Probably like 2 weeks ago, the Albanian Special Prosecutor Office, which is known as SPAC in Albania, they made house searches to Iranian defectors. And so they went to their houses and they searched the houses of the Iranians in Albania for finding any illegal material. But as a result, nothing was found and no arrests were made. For people who follow the Mujahideen media, Maryam Rajavi keeps on screaming and saying that the Iranians who live in Albania and who have defected the Mujahideen cult are suicide bombers and people who are going to kill Maryam Rajavi and her Mujahideen commanders. Miss Batool Soltani is one of the victims of hysteria of Maryam Rajavi. She was detained. She was stopped at Rinas Airport in Albania. She was not allowed to enter in Albania, and she was kept probably for around 7 to 2 hours in the transit area of the Albanian airport and was not allowed to enter in the country. The excuse that Rajavi used for hurling the Albanian police against her was that Batool Soltani is some kind of a terrorist who had come to Albania to kill Maryam Rajavi or whatever. Nevertheless, we have Batool here. Batool, are you here?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, if you can come, thank you. So we have Batool Soltani here, who she's back in Germany, and we're going to ask Batool about her horrible trip to Albania and persecution by the Albanian police. So Batool, can you tell us who are you? What is your name? Where are you from?
Yes, I am Batool Soltani. I come from Isfahan, Iran. I was for 4 days in Albanian, but the mujaheden genauso wie Iraq, wie Baghdad, bought the Polizei und paid money, und with money this organization, part of organization, police, und die arbeiten für Sekt Maryam Rajavi, die Polizei. The Polizei send alle message, for example, our passport, our ID card, diese Organisation. Und das, this is forbidden, das ist genau fundamentalist und gegen, auf Englisch, gegen humanity rights. You know, these humanity rights. For example, mein Datenschutz, mein Information, mein ID, mein Pass ist private, not for on public. But the police, diese ID und alle, zum Beispiel Travel Document, gave to people Maryam Rajavi. Ja, und das ist schämlich, das ist gegen Menschheit, gegen Freiheit, Freedom, gegen Freedom, gegen humanity right, gegen humanity right. Das ist gegen humanity right, und they know that, they know this, the police, but gave money, and give information und Press unter Druck, zum Beispiel Ex-Mujaheden, wie ich, like me, in airport. And we have no permission.
Why did Maryam? Yes, we know that Maryam Rajavi uses a lot of bribes. She pays bribes to Albanian police to attack Iranians in Albania. Now, a question is, why is Maryam Rajavi attacking you? Why Mujaheden are attacking you?
Maryam Rajavi ist ein Woman, eine Person, like Masoud Rajavi. Do it wie Masoud Rajavi. No andere und no ein Menschen free und no eine freie Frau. No. Diese Frau ist like Masoud Rajavi. No, not different. Not different. The same person sind. Beide sind same person. Und Diktator. Die sind Diktator. Die möchten, die will, they want they want
Speak in German. Say in German. Words that you don't know, you can say them in German. It's okay.
Ja, die möchten machen, was will, wie ein Diktator. Nur Beispiel, Menschenheit. Was sagt Menschenheit? Das nur. Die machen, was will. Wie Fundamentalist, wie früher, wie zum Beispiel die Masoud Rajavi will das und Maryam Rajavi ganz genau macht das. But Masoud Rajavi wegen viele Skandale kann nicht zum Beispiel kommen und sagen, was will, was macht. Und Maryam Rajavi ganz genau macht das, was Masoud Rajavi will. Und diese ungefähr 2000 Leute in Albanien sind ganz genau im Knast.
Batool, how many hours did Albanian police keep you in the airport?
How many hours? 2 days.
2 days. What was the reason that police told you for not letting you enter Albania?
Police ganz Politik macht das. Sagte, no, this is not good for you, this is dangerous, this is gefährlich für sie, wenn du gehst da, die sagen, ja, Masoud Rajavi hat gesagt, machen das nicht, bitte nicht, aber wir gegenseitig, wir machen das, we kill you, hat gesagt, wir sterben dich. Und das ist meine Entscheidung. Die sagt, aber ich weiß 100%, das ist nicht seine Entscheidung, sondern das ist Entscheidung von Maryam Rajavi und Masoud Rajavi. Nicht selber. Selber kann nicht entscheiden treffen.
When you were at Rinas airport, did you see mujaheden coming, trying to stop you from entering Albania?
Natürlich, ja, yes. Die kommen da einfach da und nicht, meine Meinung nach ist not komplett alle Polizei, natürlich nicht. Manche Polizei war gut und machen richtig und manche Polizei machen, was Maryam Rajavi und die People Maryam Rajavi wollen. Und die machen 100% mit Geld, mit Money. Zum Beispiel sammeln Information sammeln von Ex-Mujaheden. Beispiel kommen in Albanien oder kommen nicht, oder wer kommt, wer nicht kommt, wer macht das. Deswegen, ich gehe da einfach zum Wedding, invite zum Wedding. Zum Beispiel, Stadtbesichtigung. Und wir waren ganz normal. Aber warum? Warum? Das ist Schäm für Albanien, Schäm für Maryam Rajavi. In 21. in heutzutage, in Technologie, wir gucken, die macht, was will. Was ist das? Das ist shameful, alle Menschen in der Welt.
In the airport, did you notice any mujaheden commander who came?
6 Stück von High Mujaheden. Fatemeh Radman. Was macht Fatemeh Radman? Fatemeh Radman ist erste Ministerium Information kalt Masoud Rajavi. Was macht in Airport? Dauerhaft und immer vor einem Tag, dass ich war da, Fatemeh Radman war da. Was macht da Fatemeh Radman? Das ist Schäm für Maryam Rajavi. Das ist Schäm für Masoud Rajavi.
Who else? Who else was from the Mujahideen commanders?
Fatemi Khiratman var da.
Any other name? Any other person?
Other person was Zakiye Hojati.
Any other person?
Leyla Nebahat.
Any other?
Nasrin Nozari.
Okay, so all these Mujahideen commanders who came to the airport, they were talking with the police against you, correct?
Yes, die einfach sprechen mit Police, speak mit Polizei und dann ganz einfach machen die Tür auf, die kommen, gehen und wie Mafia. Das ist shame for Mujahideen, shame for Masood Rajavi, shame for Maryam Rajavi.
Okay, so Batul, I just want to clarify to our English speaking viewers that Miss Batool Soltani, who is a German citizen, she came to Albania, I think 3 days ago, if I'm not wrong about the date. And when she was in Rinas airport in Albania, a group of Mujahideen commanders, ladies with headscarves and people who direct the military operations of the Mujahideen cult, these people whom Batul even knows them, and she mentioned them by their name, they entered in the airport, in international airport of Albania. They entered into the transit area and they were directing the Albanian police against this lady. So, as you can understand, Maryam Rajavi has taken over the international airport of Albania, the Mother Theresa International Airport, and any Iranian, ethnic Iranian, he can be a Canadian, he can be a German, he can be an American, he can be an Austrian. So any Iranian who comes to Albania, number one, they are not allowed to enter in Albania. They are deported. They are being sent back to their countries where they come from. And moreover, we have Mujahideen commanders who enter and direct Albanian police to harass and stop these people. This is crazy. This is unimaginable. I want you international viewers to understand what is happening in Albania. The regime of the drug addict prime minister of Albania, Edi Rama, and his anti-terror police, Alban Dautaj and Gledis Nano, have given the sovereignty of Albania, a NATO, an independent country, have given it to the Mujahideen command. The Mujahideens are entering in Albanian International Airport and are directing the police to harass and deport from Albania ethnic Iranians. Batul, what can you tell us about the treatment that Albanian police gave to you?
Albanian police also no all of them, but some of them meet people Maryam Rajavi together vermeiden, das heißt vermeiden von uns, dass wir gehen andere und in Stadt, in City. So war. Und wenn wir zurück mit eine Paper und steht da, war da in diese Paper, die ist gefährlich, ist dangerous für diese Person in Albania kommen. Und wie kann wegen Schutz von dieser Person, come back, should come back to Deutschland. Und diese Papier kommt mit unserem Passport direkt Polizei Deutschland. Polizei Deutschland hat meine Gruppe, mein Team, Entschuldigung gesagt. Wissen Sie das? Das heißt, das ist sehr Unterschied zwischen Polizei Deutschland und Polizei Albanien. Die hat uns Entschuldigung gesagt und hat gesagt, es tut mir leid, dass Polizei Albanien dich nicht schützt, dass du gehen, du hast eine Einladung.
Batool, where are you right now?
Yes.
Yes. Where are you now?
In home.
You are home in Germany, right?
Yes.
Did the Albanian police apologize to you when they deported you from Albania?
No.
Did they force you to leave Albania?
No.
Who paid for your ticket for going back to Germany?
Von Tirana bis Memmingen.
Yeah, who paid for your ticket from Tirana to Germany? Did Albania pay for your ticket or you paid yourself?
Half. 50% I bezahlt, 50% die Polizei Albania bezahlt.
All right. With you in the airport, there was another Iranian. His name is Afshin Kalantari. What happened to him?
We weren't together.
So did they deport Afshin Kalantari as well?
Yes. Die war auch sehr sad. Die andere, meine Freundin und mein Freund, die waren sad. Warum Maryam Rajavi in Albanien hat Permission so machen? Warum? Die Afshin Kalantari war überrascht. Warum ist so?
All right. Okay, Batool, thank you very much for this interview. I hope our English viewers will figure out and will understand what you told us in German. Your case has drawn a lot of international and national attention in Albania. Many Albanians, they are outraged by what Maryam Rajavi and the Mujaheden cult is doing to Albania. We know many stories of harassment that Albanian police do against ethnic Iranians in Albania. A few weeks ago, we had a British resident who was deported from Albania. Before that, we had an Austrian, and now we have you two Germans who were also deported from Albania. Albania has become a no-go area for any ethnic Iranian. Maryam Rajavi and her Mujaheden commanders, they have declared a war against any Iranian who lives in the West. They use the anti-terror police, like you mentioned. They pay a lot of money, huge bribes to Albanian security officials to create fake stories about Iranian terrorists and agents who come to Albania to kill Maryam Rajavi. It is all fake. It is fake news. Maryam Rajavi has declared a war not only against Iran, but against the West, against Western media. In a press release that the Mujaheden website issued yesterday, they were attacking many Western medias like BBC, like The Independent, like The Guardian, like Al Jazeera and others, and they are using the fake stories that mujahideens create in Albania to attack people like you. You are witnesses of the terror, of the crazy cultish nature that mujahideen cult has, the human rights abuses that the Maryam Rajavi does against its slave soldiers. But Maryam Rajavi has declared war on people like you. She wants you dead. I mean, if Maryam Rajavi and Mehdi Abri Shamsi and her Mujahideen commanders can, they are going to kill you. But because they cannot kill you, they pay bribes and they use Albanian police. They use Albanian police to not allow people like you enter in Albania and to speak to the Albanian public and to explain to the Albanian public what is Maryam Rajavi doing with her members. Then, on the other hand, Maryam Rajavi is using the anti-terror police, is using the Special Prosecutor Office of Albania to harass Mujahideen defectors. There are dozens of Iranian Mujahideen defectors in Albania. They have even one organization called Asila. What are these people? They are resisting. They are opposing Maryam Rajavi. Maryam Rajavi claims to be the Iranian opposition. But there is an opposition to Maryam Rajavi in Albania. And this opposition is headed by dozens of Iranians. There are dozens of Iranians in Albania who are protesting, who are telling to the world, stop, stop what Maryam Rajavi is doing, stop her crimes, stop her abuse that she's doing with her members. But it is very unfortunate that the Albanian government, probably under pressure from the Israelis and the Americans, they're giving a cover to this terrorist cult. Batool, I'm very sorry. I want to apologize to you in behalf of all Albanians for what happened to you in Rinas International Airport. I want to apologize for the brutal behavior that the Albanian police had towards you. But you must understand that Albania is a mafia state. Many ministers of our Prime Minister, Edi Rama, in this moment, they are in jail for drug trafficking. It is a mafia state, and Maryam Rajavi survives in a mafia-like state like Albania is. As you mentioned, the Mujahideens, they pay huge sums of money to create fake news and to use the police against you. In 2018, the Mujahideen, they beat two Canadian citizens in Albania. They were Mustafa Mohammedi and Rubabe Mohammedi. They had come to Albania to see their daughter, Sumaya Mohammedi, who has been taken from Canada since when she was 17. The Mujahideens, they bet this Canadian family, and when the police arrested them, they paid huge sums of money and they came out of jail. Maryam Rajavi keeps on creating fake news, on lying to the world opinion, and claiming that she is the woman that will bring democracy to Iran. She is a sick head of a stupid cult called the Rajavi cult. Is there something else that you want to say before we close? Do you want to say your last comment, Batool?
Thank you so much. First, thank you so much. Das haben Sie apologized gesagt und ja, das war für mich sehr, sehr traurig, dass ich habe gesehen, die Humanity Rights, die Menschenrecht, da ist gestorben, der ist tot. Und das war auch für mich sehr, sehr traurig, I was sad, dass ich habe gesehen, die Leute, die eine Frau von Mujahedin, von dieser Kommando, aber die hat gesagt, was können wir machen? Batool, was können wir machen? Einmal ich und one of them möchten die verlassen die Cult. Damals, dass ich war in Cult Mojaheden. Wissen Sie?
All right, Batool, thank you very much. I hope to see you in Albania one day. We hope as Albanians to see the government of Edi Rama, the corrupt government of Edi Rama, fall. And we hope, inshallah, when we Albanians will have free elections, one day we'll have a better government and not a government like the corrupt government of Prime Minister Edi Rama, which is playing into the script of Maryam Rajavi and using the police to harass European citizens like you. Thank you very much, Batool. Salam and all the best.
I hope to. Thank you so much.
Inshallah. Bye-bye.
Inshallah. Bye.
Bye.